guys, MJ here from Nitecore Singapore. Today we're going to dive into the ultimate first responders kit. Right, why it's so effective in different scenarios and how you can build on it for your specific use. Alright, so before we begin, if you want to win this exact kit that I'll be unpacking here, make sure you subscribe to this channel and comment below on what is the next kit you'd like to see us build. Alright, once we hit 600 likes, I'll reply to the winning comment directly below. Alright, so first responders have very specific needs, especially when it comes to flashlights. Right, the wrong flashlight will greatly impact your efficiency as an operator, especially in high-risk, low-light situations. Now we know this because we constantly get first-hand feedback on what works and what doesn't, because people in this line of work make up a big percentage of our clients. So there are 3 secrets to why this kit works so well, and I'll review them as I unpack the kit and walk you through how the guys on the ground have been using them. That should give you more ideas on how you can use the kit as well. So everything fits in this Nitecore NUP10 pouch here. Alright, mole loops at the back, so you can belt loop or attach this to a larger bag. Shoulder sling is included as well. Right, most of the guys will repurpose this into a first aid kit or as a grab and go pouch for specific types of ops. Okay, the first secret is having one primary light that works for 90% of what they need the lights for. Right, in the first responder case is the P10i. So this is the 3rd generation of the tried and proven P10 series, which is currently a standard issue in many units worldwide, including our local SPF. Right, then the 2nd generation, they had the P10 V2, and right now it's on the P10i. So it looks like in the included quick draw holster, right? Belt loop behind. And the first thing you're going to realize is this has a quick draw effect, right? So just grab up, and then once you're done, put it back. Okay. Compared to the traditional nylon holster, something like this, you gotta open it, put it in, close it, okay? And then when you need to use it, you gotta peel very loud, right? Take it out, then roughly, put it here, and then when you need to put it back in, you need to open, hold the flat, and then find the thing, push it in, and then close. Right? You see the difference between the speed of access, right? It's all about quick access nowadays. That's why the P10i comes with a quick draw holster. Second good thing about the holster is there's a hole at the bottom. Alright? There you go. You see the hole at the bottom? So this can be vest mounted, right? Shoulder mounted, down, wherever you want. Or some of the guys have even flipped this upside down, mounted it on the dashboard of a vehicle or car, right? So when they need to high beam someone in front, they can just bam and then they get the job done. Next important thing is hammer fist grip. Alright, this is a true single-handed control. Right, everything can be controlled via the tail cap switch behind. So there's no front twisting and all that. Thumb control, low, medium, high, and instant stroke. Alright, whereas if you look at the MH12S or you look at the MH10, right, these have no tail cap switch, and to change modes on the MH12S, you gotta turn it on. Even though you hammer fist, you gotta press the front button here to change modes. So this breaks the one-handed rule, right? Having one hand, especially as a first responder, one hand on the light and one hand to handle documents and do other things. And next we touch on strobe ready versus strobe mode. Now this P10i is strobe ready, so that means from off, I can just tap the strobe button here and it goes into a random, very blinding strobe mode. Okay, this is very different from strobe mode, which the MH12S has, but to access strobe mode, you gotta turn on, then press and hold the mode button in front, then you go to strobe, right? You see the speed of access from off, pull up, bam, and then you're done. Right, so that's very, very important because instant strobe ready commands instant attention, versus wiggling and loosening your grip, which when it comes to a first responder, response time is most important. Alright, now when it comes to recharging at the end of the shift, it's a simple plug into this USB-C fast charging port here. Right, so at the end of the shift, you just plug in and you're good to go. If you're running longer ops, you can remove the battery here versus some models which are fixed batteries inside. Once your battery runs out, you're dead in the water. So we avoid those kinds of models for first responders use. Now what's the difference between a model like this versus a model like that, right? If you browse the websites, you realize, hey, they all look the same. Actually, the functions are very, very different. Like for example, this MH10, imagine if a first responder bought this, right? He literally could not do all the things I mentioned. You cannot one-hand hammer fist with the MH10S because you got to turn on the light from the front this way, right? I cannot access strobe, everything is from the front button. So when I buy this for a first responder scenario, I'm very, very limited by what I can do with this light. It's completely not suitable, even though the output is the same, 1800 lumens and 1800 lumens, right? So be very careful the kind of lights you buy for very specific job purpose. Okay, so that's why there are so many lights in Nitecore's range, right? Each one is specifically designed for a specific user profile, and the P10i is specifically designed for a first responder type of profile. So that's the first secret. Okay, the second secret is a secondary light, right? Something that uses a different battery type than your primary light. So in this case, it's the MT2A. Right, 345 lumens, runs on AA batteries. The P10i uses 2170 batteries. So this is a 2170 battery, this is how it looks like. And this is a AA battery. Huge difference. Right, so why does this matter? Because for whatever reason your main light runs out of power and you can't recharge, it's impossible to walk into a convenience store and buy 2170 batteries. They'll be like, what are you talking about? Right, so with the MT2A, you can do that anywhere in the world. Wherever you're deployed to, wherever you're traveling to, you can find AA batteries, right? But you might ask, why can't I buy 2 sets of P10i, right? You can, but once both batteries in your 2 sets of P10i die out in the field, then you're stuck, right? So this is the true meaning of a backup light. Something that still works when you are stuck and you can't use your primary light anymore. And some of you might say, but I don't carry 2 lights, at one time, right? Of course you don't, right? This usually sits in their vehicle glove box, their spare bag, or they pass this to a team member when their main light dies out, or it goes into their off-duty bag. This brings me to third secret, companion tools. So this kit not only covers you for your main job, it also covers you off-duty, right? So the way we pick these tools follow the same life-saving principles as a life jacket. Right, on a life jacket, you always find 2 things, a whistle and a light. So in low light context, the whistle essentially brings attention to you or signals danger to others. Right, for that we picked the NWS10 all titanium 120 decibel whistle. It is near impossible to dent out of shape. The whole thing is just one solid block of titanium alloy. Right, this will last you a lifetime if you take care of it. It doesn't take up any space, right? You can attach this anywhere. Okay. Right, next key component is the light. Right, the light helps you see or be seen, especially when you're off duty and you don't want to carry big, bulky primary or secondary lights. Right, this is a Nitecore thumb. Okay, 80 lumens out the front, USB rechargeable. Here's how the packaging looks like. You can clip this anywhere because of the big clip at the back. Okay, so this acts as a beacon or handy light. Many of the guys keep this on their front pocket, right, for hands-free lighting, or when they clip this on the cap, you can have hands-free adjustable lighting as well. It's an instant backup headlamp, right? You can also have this on red blinking beacon mode. This is constant on and this is constant blinking, so you can have this as a safety light or front, the back, wherever you want to have it. So exactly mirrors the function of a safety light on a life jacket. Now the last piece is a force multiplier. Now depending on what country you're in and what's legal to carry, this could be a pistol, a knife, pepper spray, a taser, right? But in Singapore's context, a tactical pen like this, NTP31, is perfect. So this is discreet, it writes smoothly, it has a hidden tungsten tip here for scratching on all kinds of surface, even glass, right? And it also doubles as a ice pick style stabbing tool, right? Because this whole thing is fully aluminum. So there you have it, whistle, light and pen, all 3. Right, discreet tools that are designed to be carried with you every night, on or off duty, with your kids, or just walking the dog, right? That's why they're called companion tools. Right, so that's it, the 3 things that makes this kit so effective in different scenarios. Primary light that fits your task, right? A secondary backup that will work when your primary does not, and companion tools that you can layer onto your everyday personal items like your phone, your keys, alright? If you want to extend the runtime of the P10i, you can add the F21i USB-C quick charger. Alright, so this already comes with a 5000 mAh battery that you can use to charge your phone or your thumb light, as everything is rechargeable. Right, another thing you can upgrade is the titanium version of the NTP30. So this is the black aluminum version. You can upgrade it to the titanium version, which is this. Look at that, amazingly smooth. The machining on this is very precise and it's much weightier, right? So it's gonna hit harder. So when you're a first responder, the last thing you want to worry about is your light not turning on when you need it most, right? So this is not some imported, survival kit that's been slapped together that you see on those Facebook ads. Everything we put in this kit is being used by real first responders all over the world, right? So effectiveness is quite guaranteed. Alright, this kit is all in stock now at nitecorelights.com. You can buy this exactly like that, means pre-built, right? Or you can swap out what you need by adding them separately. Let's say if you need a floodlight instead, then replace the P10i with the P10iX. Right? If you prefer a secondary light to be a headlamp, you can swap out the MT2A, then replace it with a HA23. Right? If you prefer a higher powered keychain light, you can replace the thumb light with TUP, which is say 10 times the brightness. Right? So every first responder will have slightly different needs, right? Don't get shoeboxed into, oh, I must have this kit, or this gives you a very perfect base to start off with. Alright, so I encourage you to explore the tools we have, mix and match to whatever you need so you have your own ultimate first responder kit. Right, once your order is placed, we'll courier everything to your door within a couple of days. That's it. If you'd like to see more videos like this where we help you find the best lights for your work adventures, subscribe below and I'll see you on the next video. Right, MJ signing out.